Let's talk about the bro code that women don't understand. This is why it's hard for them to fathom, being number two and never being number one. You know what I'm saying? Like, being in that side chick or just messing around and the guy, won't commit to them. This is the part of the bro code they just can't understand. What Cypress Hill say? This is something that you just can't understand. How can I just kill a man? This is what they don't understand. When we hear, like, most men that know women, whether you grew up around them, you had experience with them, as kinship, friendship, platonic or sexual, we know how to read between the jibber jabber, right? Women conveniently leave out a lot of truth, or they flat out lie, okay? So we all understand that. Even women understand that. They lie, you know what I'm saying? They be lying. But that's why when I hear believe all women or a woman come out with a story, I don't believe it. Because they be fucking lying. And a lot of times if it's supposed to be a traumatic experience, why are you coming online talking about a traumatic experience? I don't believe you. Because it's traumatic, people scared to open up about it. Look at 50 Cent mama, allegedly didn't even want to take the stand against Diddy and went under Jane Doe. You know what I'm saying? So it's shame that come across that, when you go through real trauma that you really don't want people to know about. But when we hear you did your husband dirty, or we hear you did a good dude dirty, like, it's our obligation to do you dirty. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to this chick, and two things I recognized about her. I was talking to her, and she was like, well, I'm technically married. She ain't tell me this up front, but a couple weeks, divorce will be fine. I said, call me back when the divorce is finalized, right? Real cool. She's cool as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. And she started kind of telling me a little bit. And, basically what I came to the realization was this. She gave this man a baby, right? Had 3 already or some shit. They was all grown. Gave this man a baby. All right. And then she basically was like, well, I told him to level up and he didn't want to level up. And so basically she got a degree, started making more money, and thought she was better than him. All right. Another thing I realized, we was kicking it, and she was like, talking to other motherfuckers. So I'm like, I literally could never take you serious. Based off how you did your husband, all that, we can kick it, have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I really wanted it to be that, but I'm like, I just knew, like, nah, you know what I'm saying? It can't be nothing more than, 2 pump special and dash. You know what I'm saying? She don't even get the full pipe. But me knowing that man ain't do nothing wrong, I hear nothing about infidelity. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really hear nothing. I ain't hear nothing about infidelity. I ain't hear nothing about, bills was late, bills was due, took care of his child, took care of her children. And you did that nigga like that? Like, nah, bro. Like, I can't take you serious. And this is why you got a lot of women that's divorced, that's done niggas dirty in marriage, in relationships, right? Or flat out single because y'all done did good dudes. Y'all done passed up good dudes. Or y'all done did good dudes dirty. And now y'all going online and y'all decreasing y'all chances at marriage. Going online talking about, well, he just didn't do it for me, or he was perfect, but he just wasn't for me, or he was a good guy, it was a spark missing. You think somebody else is about to take you serious? Especially when you're on the wrong side of 30. No, we gotta do you dirty for the bro code. I did the video on Rico saying that no woman was off limits, even if it's his best friend's wife. Right? But even a sleazebag nigga like that would understand what I'm saying. He would abide by that law of the bro code. That women like that, you must teach them the lesson. You have to live with the consequences of your actions. And I have to make you realize that even if we fuck around for 10 years and it's just we fucking around. Y'all wonder why women always you know, when it's not situationships by choice, you wonder why women always be in situationships when it's not by choice. It's because they not worth nothing. They not trustworthy. They not loyal. You know, none of those things. And they've done good dudes dirty. I had this other chick I was dealing with, right? I was young. And she chose me. This is how, you know, niggas say, how you gonna... Women choose. That's a fact. Women choose. And she chose me, right? So she had a dude, paid all the bills, took care of them and all that. And her justification was like, well, you know, he cheated on me when I had an abortion, and he made me fall out with my family, and it was all this trauma bonding shit. Like, and she thought I was gonna start a family with her. Like, very cool girl. Like, I really don't really kick it without, you know, unless you cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do the, like, chicks be starting disrespect. Like, I put them on timeout. They do it again. Hey, it's a Rizzy. You know, it's a wrap. You know, that's just my thing. I don't tolerate disrespect because I don't come at you disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But how? You know, and she was cool, you know? But how can I do that and this man had your back like 4 flats on the Cadillac? Regardless. If you a trustworthy woman, if you're a trustworthy person, you don't cheat back, you just leave. You're still a cheater when you cheat back. I don't go tit for tat. I don't look to get revenge directly. If I get revenge, it's just me proving to motherfuckers I could be successful. It ain't even proving that I'm happy. I just want to be successful and prove that I'm leveled up. Not necessarily better than you. I'll survive without you. But Black Young said, I don't need you, ho. He said, I cheated on my bitch. Cause I don't need you, ho. But on a serious note, yeah, we gotta uphold that end of the bro code. We gotta uphold that. Y'all gotta learn y'all lesson. And there's so many women learning their lesson if you listen to TikTok. Oh, guys just wanted sex. Oh, we know what y'all on. At that age, when you in your late 20s, now you past 31, 32, all right, man, come on, man. You had a good dude. You good dudes was in your face all the time. And trust and believe me, women know how to get what they want. Let me say it again. Women know how to go get what they want. If they see a guy they really, really want, they'll go get him. They'll flat out ask them. So when y'all do dudes dirty, man, that y'all chose to be with, especially husband, long-term boyfriends, guys that y'all procreated with, when y'all do them dirty, we have to do y'all dirty. We gotta give y'all a demo. We can't give y'all the full demonstration. We can't give y'all the full girlfriend treatment. You're just going to get dogged out. Now, there's some situations where, you know, a woman, you know, her husband died or she, you know, some DV type shit or you know, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. If you got 3 or 4 kids and you chose that man, and I done seen women, husband get sick and they on the Kendra G channel. I seen it in real life too, looking for a new nigga. And I'm like, nah, if you would do that, how can I be better? What make me different than this nigga? After the new dick is gone, his feeling is gone, what made me different than that? And I think a lot of women just need to wear the honesty of being, just tell, oh, I just want my freedom. Just say, I just want to go out there and be a hoe. Or just say, I just want to go out there and fuck around. Man, I'm going to do a video on this, all right? And I'm just give a little prequel here. Not no nigga in history, bro. No man that y'all really want in the top 10 to 20%. If you tell them that I just want to fuck around, you know what I'm saying? I just want to fuck around. I don't really want nothing serious. He's not going to say, okay, I was looking for marriage and I wanted to fuck and I just didn't want to fuck without a commitment. Nobody's going to say that. So nobody's going to frown upon you women if you tell guys up front. Now, what they really be hoping is that I can get this nigga to finance my lifestyle, right? I can get this man to finance my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That's what they be saying. I get this man to finance my lifestyle. He can be the sucker provider, and then I can just go do what I want to do. That's really the answer to that rhetorical question, because it really was. But why not just be honest? I just want to fuck around. That's what all they want to do. And best believe me, it ain't fun for them. As much as they seem singling that pussy around and being in the streets, man, when they go to that gynecologist, when they mind be all messed up and they be irrational and they be feelings up and down and all that be from all that different cum inside of them, all that different semen inside of them. That's where they come from. They be crazy. You know, your box be smelling and stinking and be telling on you and stuff of that nature. It's a fucking fact. It's a fucking fact. But that's all I had to say. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Patreon. Peace.